Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you the team order and strategy I used to do these epic trials of Forest of Thorns on the hardest level, 350. Team we've been given here is not too bad. Forest Troll, Green Seer, King Avalon and Earth Dreamer. They all work reasonably well with each other. Forest Troll up top reduces damage from skulls by 33% and inflicts entangle when doing skull damage. That is important, we'll be doing that. And doubles the number of green on the board and then creates 3 green gems. So all that green will be used to charge up King Avalon and Earth Dreamer. Green Seer transforms a selected mana colour to green and entangles a random enemy. King Avalon does damage to all enemies boosted by elves, elementals and beast allies, and has a summon at the same time and starts with 50% mana. And Earth Dreamer gives attack and life to the first ally boosted by elementals, elves and green allies. That is a magic +1 boost and gains bonus green from green gem matches. So we're going to change them two around. Make sure our King Avalon is at the back where it's potentially safer, but kind of is but isn't, because trouble is Green Seer, not Green Seer, sorry, but Rhinax converts all red gems to green and does splash damage to an enemy boosted by gems converted. And Owlbear does damage to an enemy as well. So yeah, got to watch out for them. They're actually more dangerous than what they seem. What else we got? Green Seer, the same as our one, and Dryad gives 5 life to an ally and heals magic +1 life to them, barriers them and creates 8 green gems. So a lot of green creation going on here for their Owlbear. But we can hopefully benefit from some of that green at the same time. Right, so all we're going to do is use Earth Dreamer to basically give that attack and life buff to our Forest Troll. Skulls will hit really hard. The enemy will be entangled whenever we do that. If we lose a troop, we'll make sure our King Avalon is charged up as often as possible to make sure we pop in that summon and dish out some damage to all in between all that. So yeah, fairly straightforward, we hope. Let's jump in. Got 1 times Nisha, 1 times Arnu, 1 times Orpheus for this. The Orpheus is there just in case she gets to do that often and we don't want to be entangled, because we want to make sure we hit nice and hard with our skulls. Always good to do it early, get that top troop entangled. Want to get our Earth Dreamer up if we can. Have to get green for that first though. Or brown, once Forest Troll's charged. And it's a good way of getting plenty of green for the team. Quite often you're going to get a conversion. You're looking for anything that makes a 4 match basically. This is, once these are converted, that's going to be a match. Take them first. Let's get that buff on the top troop. Cast it nice and often. I'm kind of more interested in getting Forest Troll buffed up than I am actually casting King Avalon. It's a low amount of damage even with my magic level, and it's going to take absolutely ages. Much better to get that top troop buffed up if we can. And every time you cast Green Seer, you entangle someone. Let's get another buff. And when you cast the Forest Troll as well, you may get some random cascades which result in a skull hit, which will then do a significant amount of damage. There you go, we took a heavy hit already. The 12 is a good amount. This is in our favour of making an extra turn. We've got it. Plenty of stuff there. Get that nice heavy skull hit in. That's got damage reduction though, 33% reduction from our skulls. Do it again on blue. Doesn't matter that King Avalon uses blue at the same time when you convert them, because he also uses green. So Kind of works in both ways really. Get that buff again. Make him more survivable, make him hit really hard with those skull whacks. This will be some green as well. That's doing no damage all the while they're entangled. Keep on getting these nice boosts. Have a little look around. This is going to be a 4 match because it's going to drop the reds down to there. Again, don't mind leaving them what should be a skull match, but they're entangled, so if they take that we're safe, and if they leave it, they'll be leaving it for us. We'll take that first though. No damage for you, Sonny Jim. This is what you've got to watch out for, these hitting on a regular basis. I'm going to cast this now, even though I don't need it, because it's pretty much guaranteed extra turn. And we may get a random skull hit afterwards. Boost is +9 on that. Not enough to wipe them out, so I'm going to take them out now while I can. Let's get another life buff. See, hit him again, you see. Just pick on him a lot. Our King Avalon is sitting here waiting to bring in a summon in case we need to. Let's do this from purple. Quite often you'll end up getting just random skull drops from this as well when you do these sort of casts. It's not really happening for me at the moment, but it will happen. And we've got this one here with a 4 match brown, which is cool. I mean, take your time with these. To a lot of people, these are going to be similar to delves, where one mistake can get you in a lot of trouble. So my Forest Troll's nearly down, but his job is nearly done. God, I have to take this really. Don't want to. It's got to leave him a skull hit, I think. We got lucky. Yeah, this game's pretty much nearly done now. Don't care about that. Well, a little bit. 1%, if that. Let's get rid of that because I don't want it. Let's bring in our summon and see what we got. Grimfeather. True damage to the first 2 enemies, that's not too bad. Then eliminate 7 attack from them. If an enemy dies, create 10 purple gems. So, could have been worse. Doesn't use green, so that's not ideal. So let's give it a buff up in attack. And again. Thank you very much. Need to get our King Avalon prepared so we can certainly do this again on green if we got a nice 4 match somewhere. Got it on brown, that'll do. It'll do. Looking for a couple of skull hits now. Don't want her lingering around like a mouldy cabbage. Nearly done. She's given herself a barrier and a little bit of life. It's only a matter of time for you, dear. First hit's gonna not do any damage though, because she's got a barrier. we're just going to take out our Grim Feather. Blue should get our Avalon up. We'll do it this time. Oh, can't resist that while it's there though. It's going to be very close to her being done. And that is it. That damage to all. She was only left them. We had Virago come in at the last minute as well. A mythic troop. That'd have been nice to have a play around with her for a few minutes. Anyway, there it is. There's the epic trials done. Fairly straightforward. Just got to keep an eye on the colours. Make sure you generate those green when required. Make sure your King Avalon is ready to cast, just in case you need to bring in a summon. Keep that top troop entangled as long as you can with your forest troll, and you should be hunky-dory. There's a video. If you enjoyed it, found anything useful or helpful, be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. Catch you again next time. Bye for now.